people! I was gonna say happy Monday. It's freaking Tuesday. I'm off kilter here with having a couple days off of work. A little scared of what I'm walking into, but we're gonna manifest that it's gonna be just fine. We're gonna keep our thoughts good. So, actually, yeah, I was just thinking, like, because I'm getting back in my daily routine here, and just thinking, even though the ride sucks in some ways, an hour turnpike, construction zones, and asshole drivers. There's a lot of perks to it too, you know, pros and cons to everything. I really spend the drive trying to get my brain straight for the day. So I just want to share like what actually helps me, because to be quite honest, a few years ago I was in like a pretty dark place and like just felt so fucking overwhelmed. And I still, I mean, I'm overwhelmed all the time, but I just wasn't able to deal with it as well as I'm able to deal with it now. So I just thought I would share, in case this could be helpful to anybody else, like what helped me. So, well, first of all, though, I was aware of the fact that I was starting to lose my shit. You know, I was aware of the fact that when my phone would ding or I was like annoyed, like, dear God, who's bothering me now? And what the fuck do you needy people need? I guess I just was feeling like, you know, trying to be all things to all people, and I can't do that. So, yeah, I was aware of it. I actually told myself, like, I'm a fucking therapist, and remember though, like, I'm a spirit having a human experience too. Just therapists, we don't have it all together either. Like, I fuck up all the time. I'm just like aware of it, and then I try to implement the tools that I would tell other people to do. So I did. I was aware of it, and I told myself, girl, you better get your shit together here. You're being like a psychotic little cunt. Sorry if that's offensive. I don't offend easily, and so I probably am offensive to other people, or whatever. Then you're not in my tribe. But, so like probably for like a week or so, I like thought about it like, all right, you know what? You're going to go take yourself on a little spiritual adventure. You're going to go hug some fucking trees. You're going to go in the woods all day, sun up to sundown, basically. And let me just tell you, like, I always like to talk to myself. But when you're walking around in the woods, and let me just back up and say the place that I went, like, GPS took me a really freaking weird way, taking my daughter to horseback riding lessons. And so I just discovered this little secluded area, and it looked fucking magical to me. And I was like, I have to come back here, man. Like, it just looked like it was like fucking glowing, like magical. So that's where I went. Oh, now you want to speed up, buddy? People. I'm sure he has testosterone issues, but God, these people are distracted. I guess I should like try to focus a little bit better here, but it's probably a little dangerous. I laugh in the face of danger. Alright. All because I know I'm so fucking divinely guided and protected, and my bubble is real. But let's not get cocky, Danielle. Fine line between confidence and cocky. So, but anyway. So I went to the place that I've named the Magical Heart Forest, because when I got there, like, talking out loud, I know this sounds weird to a lot of people, but I could feel the presences around me. I could feel them trying to communicate with me now. I mean, that might be my higher self, team of light, you know, your guardian angels, whatever you want to call it. It's the good stuff. Divine guidance, basically, however you want to look at it. And I was asking specifically for, spitting to myself. permission, truly. I really did truly get permission, but initially I was trespassing. But, so it was a little extra anxiety there about the adventure. Like, is that excitement or is that anxiety? What the fuck is that? Maybe that's just high vibes. High frequency. It was anxiety. But it was all of the above, really. I gotta make sure I don't ramble too much here. I'm already 5 minutes into this and I didn't even make any freaking points. So, shocker, Daniel, shocker. When I say a lot, I'm sorry. And I say anyway a lot, I'm sorry. I watch my videos and I'm like, well, I'm just keeping it real, people. This is just me talking out loud to myself like I do every fucking day. So, yeah, I went to the woods, asked for signs, saw so many fucking hearts that you would not believe. Like, staring down on the ground, looking at snakes, and all of a sudden I see, like, this fucking boulder in the shape of a perfect heart. And I was like, in the middle of fucking nowhere, that I'm thinking, like, how many people have even seen this goddamn masterpiece? Keep walking and it was just, like, glaringly obvious. Heart after heart after heart, like tree roots in the shape of heart. Everything in the shape of hearts. It was, like, ridiculous to the point where I was, like, not even taking pictures anymore. I was just taking it all in. Like, everywhere I looked, there were fucking hearts. And just a side note there, then that came up on my memories of something I had posted like 15 years ago about looking for the signs from the universe, and it was a heart. And I was like, whoa, I got goosebumps just now. Like, my higher self giving me those signs. So that was a very profound experience that day. And I think it, like, really kick-started my spiritual awakening. A lot has changed since then. Like, everything. And I feel like I'm in a really good place now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am, like, overwhelmed on the daily because I'm a single mom, 3 fucking wild-ass kids. That might be an understatement, but full-time job with no backup for when I miss time. Like, so now when I'm going in, I'm like, gotta play catch-up for the last 5 days. And then trying to start this business and manage everything, like, it is a lot. So I am overwhelmed. I just feel like I'm handling it so much better now. So the way that I handle it, the things that I do that help me are, like, that's where my commute comes in, part of my daily routine. So first things first, though, and I'm making zero eye contact. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road. Very first thing I do is I get my cup of coffee, and I go stand outside. Sometimes I sit. I have a chair pulled so that my feet will be on the dirt. And I do a little bit of earthing, like just a minute with my first cup of coffee. And I just imagine that life force energy coming from the center of the universe to the soles of my feet. And I imagine, like tree roots, mycelium roots on the bottoms of my feet, connected to everything. So, like, that is the coolest thing about mushrooms and mycelium, is that they truly are like the nervous system. I'm looking for eagles. Where's my eagles at? They truly are the nervous system of the planet, like the internet of the planet. They send all the messages, they keep everything connected. They connect all the tree root, everything is connected through the mushrooms, myceliums, like the root network of the mushrooms. So I connect to the mycelium, and first I fill my body up with all of that life force energy, high frequency energy. Starting at the soles of your feet, going through each body, like part, lower leg, knee, upper leg, and then I do a run through my chakras to keep them balanced. And I imagine it flowing through in a clockwise motion, balancing the energies. So it starts with the root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, and as I'm doing them too, I'm doing the corresponding Reiki symbols for each chakra of what they're, like the power symbol for the solar plexus, the emotional symbol for the heart chakra, I go through, throw third eye, crown, and then I do it backwards so that it's coming celestial energy, meeting the earth energy. Crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Meeting in the middle, expanding so that my aura is a big bubble of white light that creates a filter that only lets the good in. Anything low frequency is just bounced right up. I put a mirror on the outside of that bubble so that anyone who intentionally projects negative energy towards me, it is set to go right back to sender. I do send it back with love and light for the sake of the planet because everyone's frequency affects everyone else's. So, yeah. Thanks, Sister Marielle, for that. She looked a little concerned when I said, yeah, I send that energy right back to sender. And she said, maybe send it with love and light first before you send it back. Right, sister. But, and I swear, it's no joke. It's no joke. The more you really tune in to your consciousness, your higher self, it's like a muscle that you're working. But like more and more crazy shit happens. And it is just fucking awesome. Let me tell you how much more I enjoy life when I see it as fucking magical. I have not seen one eagle yet today. I'm a little bit perplexed about that, but you know what? I say that on occasion, and then I'll be pulling into the parking lot, and one's like, "Hey, hi, I'm here." But didn't even see a hawk or anything today. So lots of crows, but they're my messengers too. But I do. That's also one thing I ask for because I do believe that they're part of my team of light, my spirit guides. I ask for them to make their presence known every day. I shit you not. If I didn't have witnesses to some of these events, no one would, or like experiences, nobody would fucking believe me. Like it's crazy. Sometimes we'll just be driving down the road and Kira's like, Mom, there's an eagle flying alongside us, like keeping up with us. Or when we came back from the beach, on the way there, we saw so many fucking eagles, but we lost track. I estimated about 4 dozen. I thought that was lowballing it. So on the way home, I said, now count, you guys. My 3 children were the witnesses. We did not count a large bird unless we had verification of the white face. We saw 61 fucking eagles on like a 3.5-hour ride home. 61. No joke. Like my kids, Dylan goes, Mom, if I didn't see this shit myself, I would not believe it. I said, me neither, dude. He goes, it was like quote of the day, he goes, half the time I think my mom is delusional. And half the time I think, holy shit, there's something to this. And I said, same, dude. It's fucking wild. But you just have to believe. You just have to know you fucking are magic. I'll have all my rants about how the authorities are fucking lying to you since the beginning of time, but you really are. There's so much more to this picture than we can even wrap our brains around. So much more. This lifetime is like a blink of an eye in the grand scheme of things. It truly is. But yeah, so let me get back to my routine. So then I do that before I even leave the house. I usually pull a tarot, almost always. It's always like spot on. Even when I don't want it to be, I'm like, no, choose it again. It'll be like, well, really, bitch? I mean, you can try to transmute that shit, but it is what it is. Tarot does not lie or take it easy on you either. Brutally honest. But, just getting off the turnpike. So then, when I finally get in the car for my ride, This is probably, oh my God, it's already, it's 15 minutes. All right, hurry up, Dale. I listen to a spiritual channel for at least a couple of minutes to just like get me in the zone. It gets me pumped up. And I'm like, you should hear me. I do sound delusional. I'll be in my car like, that's right, we're fucking here to save this planet, motherfuckers. Save the world. And then like I start telling myself like, yeah, we're gonna save the fucking world. And I send my Reiki to the mycelium, to the planet every day, trying to imagine the whole, oh fuck, hold on. Trying to imagine the whole planet as a big ball of white light. And we should all do that, because like I said, everyone's frequency affects the collective. And everyone's energy affects the timelines. So, I mean, it's already been written. Good prevails. We're going to the age of Aquarius, baby. It's a whole new spiritual awakening for the fucking planet. But we got to keep our vibes high. Send all that good love and light to everyone, including ourselves, first and foremost. And send that love and light. I'm sorry if people are looking at my nose hairs. I got one of those little thingies. I'll hook it up to keep my phone stationary, be safer. All right, and then I, after I like tell myself how I got to save the planet, then I listen to some of my favorite songs, high frequency music. Now, pay attention to what you're listening to. Music is fucking powerful. It does tap into another part of your brain, like your whole brain's lit up. It is very spiritual. It is like a lot of the most amazing music has been channeled from the other side. It's deep. It's powerful energy. So be aware of what you're listening to. Be aware of the lyrics. Because I love me a little ghetto rap sometimes. But be aware of the lyrics, because when you're singing along, again, your voice box is sending vibrations to the cells in your body. Cells in your body perceive your brain as the commander, and so they'll do whatever they can to cooperate. They have a need for approval. So if you're singing bad shit, your cells are going, okay. So I like to listen to Nako. I think he's not too mainstream, but he's just high fucking vibe, man. So I listen to a couple of his songs, and then I typically ramble to my friends and try to just kind of think through my day a little bit. And then as I'm walking in, because hospitals are... Slow down, motherfucker. God damn. That was close. Hospitals are fucking low fucking vibe, man. There's a lot of dark energy. There's a lot of dark entities. There's like... So I really strengthen my bubble before I go in. And I try to send distance Reiki to the whole fucking unit so that we all have a good day. But I'm just about there, and I just wanted to share a little bit about what is helpful to me. Everybody make it a fucking magical day.